Hey guys, welcome back to Front Seat Driver. My name is Jason. Today I'm going to head out and meet up with Steve from Protective Dad Pranks. We're going to Corvette World. We're going to check out some of the Corvettes that they have for sale. And while I'm there, I'm going to get an oil change and I'm going to get my car adjusted. We had it lowered a while back and one side's off a little bit. So we're going to go get that fixed. And we're going to check out some really nice vets, so everybody stay tuned. All right, boys, we are headed back once again. And there's a truck in the way, but we are headed back. Corvette World for the 100,000th time, and there's water all over the road. I knew Steve would not pull in here. There goes Steve going in the other exit, the other entrance. I knew it. I knew he wouldn't drive through the water. I knew it. Steve would not drive through the water. What? I was gonna ask him what the problem is. Was he afraid of that ocean? All right, guys, let's get in here. Keith pulling in my girl. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get the oil changed. I'm gonna fix the passenger side. We're gonna go ahead and lower it a little bit more so it's a little more even with the driver's side. Since I had it lowered, it's a little bit off. I'll show you here in just a second so that you can see. So if you see how much wheel gap is there, it's not a lot, but if you compare it to this side right here, it's just a little bit more, so I want to even it out a little bit better. And there's the Jake skull. I love the Jake skull. All right, I got a question for everybody out there. I literally was online on Car Gurus, or actually Auto Tempest, a couple of weeks ago looking for a C4 because back in the day, Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue had a dark blue C4, and of course I love it. Come on, man, we gotta do the interview. C4, and of course I loved that car. I remember watching him in a video, driving that thing, and I was like, man, one day I would love to own this. And I saw one and I was like, man, I need to look up and check out the C4s and find out what they run. I wouldn't mind buying one. Sure enough, a couple of days later, a red C4 similar to this one popped up sitting on the side of the road at a church by my house for sale. I was like, wow, that's a sign. However, it had a big spoiler on the back. This one does not. This is the right look to me. I did not like that spoiler, so I was kind of like not interested in that one. This one looks like it maybe had some issues, so I'm not really interested in this one either. But what do you guys think about these? You guys like the C4? I think they look really good. Again, I don't want the spoiler though. The spoiler just doesn't fit. But also, C5, the yellow C5. This one's not for sale either, but another beautiful car that I would love to own. I just want them all though. That's the truth, I just want them all. So anyway, I was checking out this C4 over here, man. What's up? I still want a C4, man. What do you think about it? I mean, not this particular exact one. Yes, not this one, but a C4.
If crypto blows up, we have all. Let's just do them all.
Amen. We'll get everyone, C1 through C8. But, I mean, I just really like this car. What do you think, man?
Oh, I love it. I love a C4.
Yeah. Hey, Keith. He's about to do an oil change in my car, but there was a customer in here with the Arctic White C8 a few minutes ago. Keith was putting these side skirts on there.
Talked him out of it.
And he talked about it because, first of all, this Arctic White and the actual Arctic White, not the same. He said this one looked a little bit yellow. There's a lot of imperfections. Even, I mean, look right here. I don't know if you can see that all along the bottom.
This is the bad one. When we unwrapped it, it had runs. It had chips all in it. I mean, it was just...
It's terrible. Exactly. You get what you pay for. This was not from ACS Composite. This was from a competitor. So this is why we get all of our stuff from ACS Composite. I'm not saying there aren't other good companies out there, but Keith can attest to this. He said sometimes you almost have to fabricate these when you get them, or other, you know, aftermarket parts to the car whenever you're installing them. So it's definitely important you pay very attention to who you buy your products from. All right, here we are, and look, the whole row of Corvette C8's right here. We got a bunch. We're here with Rob. Let's go bother Rob while he's on the phone. While Rob's on the phone. Oh man, we were gonna bother you while you were on the phone, dude. What's going on, man? How are you today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yourself?
Not bad, man. Getting an oil change and checking out some awesome cars, man. It's good to see you, buddy.
Same here.
But yeah, so you're gonna be Mr. Video today.
I am.
You're Mr. Video. All right, we'll walk around. But hey, coffee? You have coffee?
Yes, I do.
You're the man. We're gonna go get coffee. So let's do a quick walkthrough, and then we'll check out some of the cars in more detail. But here's a 2021 Rapid Blue with only 597 miles. It is a 1LT for $92,995, and Car Gurus actually has this listed as the lowest price C8 Corvette with under 1,000 miles, so that's pretty impressive. And Silver Flare 2021, 1,014 miles on it for 110 basically. The Elkhart Lake Blue 2021, under 1,000 miles on it. Steve, under 1,000 miles. But this one is 115 basically. This is my favorite spec here today. 2020, but it's got 6,000 miles on it, but 111,995. But I love this one because I just love the contrast between white and black. It's got the Trident wheels. It's got red interior, but again, you guys know I love the hardtop convertible. It's got the black, the carbon flash roof, which I absolutely love. It's got the high wing. Definitely, all the cars here today is my favorite spec. Let's quickly look at the red in front, the red interior. I wasn't gonna do all that yet. We were just gonna go through them, but I just couldn't help myself. I love that car. Robert, what is this color again? I never remember it.
Red Mist Metallic.
Red Mist, I thought it was Red Mist, but I knew I'd be wrong.
Yeah,
but it is a Red Mist Metallic. It's what about Long Beach? It replaced the Long Beach Red. This is the Red Mist replacing the Long Beach Red, but it is a 2021, only 39 miles, 119,995. Of course, Rapid Blue, another one of my favorite colors, 2021, and only 21 miles on it, 104,995. 2020 Torch Red, 3,798 miles for 99,995. But this Torch Red is not convertible, so it is the target top. Nice red interior. Another Rapid Blue with some gray seats. 5 miles, 2022 for 105,995. So that is all the C8s they have in here today. All right, guys, so check out this C8 in Accelerate Yellow. It's actually metallic yellow. The interesting thing is, Steve and I were out here looking at it and talking about it, and in the actual sunlight, it looks completely different than it does inside in the LED lights. Because when you see it in the showroom with the LED lights, it pulls that blue out, making it really look green. But this is another spec that I would highly consider because I love, of course, the carbon flash, hardtop convertible.
Carbon flash, blue panel. This portion is one option, and this portion is an option. You get them together, you get the whole thing.
Yes, I need the whole thing. It's got to be the whole thing on the hardtop convertible.
And then a separate is the mirror and spoiler.
Right.
Just like the C7, you get the mirror and the spoiler option in the Stingray as well in carbon flash.
Definitely got to do the carbon flash, absolutely. And now we got to do carbon fiber all around the rear fascia like the other guy. He killed me. That carbon fiber everywhere.
What we did, as I mentioned many times before in these videos, we did this. These wheels only come in either carbon flash or bright silver. These are bright silver. We sent them off. They had powder coating gloss black.
See, I love it. It makes such a big difference. It looks so much better than the other.
It also makes that wheel better. Right? There have been some complaints about that wheel.
Yes.
You paint it black, it takes away that dislike.
I fully agree because I actually don't like these wheels at all. I would give them a 0 out of 10, but like this, I actually really like it.
That's what I'm saying. You know, sometimes the color change will make a wheel that is kind of It
oh
turns
yeah.
around like that.
It's like a good haircut. I don't know, man. It's amazing.
Now check this out. Okay, get in the sunlight here. See the metallic, the flake?
Oh, actually, yes. And I never noticed that again inside. I can never see the metallic flake.
It's subtle, but Accelerate Yellow does have a flake in it.
Not unlike my old Corvette, that Watkins Glen Gray had like a billion flakes in it.
The only paint I've seen that has more flake than the Watkins is that new one coming out, the caffeine metallic.
Caffeine, I haven't seen that one.
With Mike.
Yeah.
My God, that thing, you know, I didn't get to see it in a lot of good lighting. It was cloudy when I saw it.
Yeah.
But I could tell when I put my phone up to it, it is flaked
Tons
out
of
like
flake.
crazy. Right now, it's not getting a lot of positive reviews. They're calling it chocolate or brown.
Right.
But I think once you get that sucker out here in the sun, I think opinions are going to change.
It's going to be, amazing.
So here, I'm going to drop the top.
Let's pull the top down.
All right, so watch this process here. Okay, so this goes in. I like how this comes up. See how that comes up at the same time?
Oh, nice.
you've got this. See, you got a two-tone suede effect going here, which is really cool.
So you have the suede from the interior and the suede from the black suede.
And just like all 3 LTs in the 7, you get the suede package from the pillars and the roof panel. And the convertible top does have a suede inlet out there.
Yes, exactly. That's nice.
That's it.
But this,
Sky
you know,
Cool gray.
what color is this?
Sky Cool Gray.
Sky Cool Gray. You know, I like it. I don't know if I would get it because I like Steve was saying, I feel like I might get it dirty, but I absolutely love it as a color, man. It's amazing.
It's really not that hard to keep them clean. I'll be honest with you. There's some tricks you can use to really keep them from getting all messed up.
Right. Well, and I don't eat or drink in my car, so I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's what I say. The worst thing you get is if you wear blue jeans, you get a little bit of that blue, but it's really easy to clean if you get it right away.
Yeah, and I don't wear blue jeans, so I don't think I have a problem. Rob backing this thing in. So let's get a look at it once he gets it inside, and let's see how much of a difference you can see on camera. This is an iPhone 13, so we'll find out how good the camera is. But if it has a little more of a green tint to it in here with the LEDs, because I know for sure when I saw it here last time, it's already starting to look more green in my eyes in here than it did out in the sunlight. I mean, it's noticeable. Here's Richie in the C5. But I love this. Again, I just can't say enough good about the hardtop convertible. I'm such a fan. I'm a huge fanboy. Quick reference, this is the same yellow I have, the Corvette Racing yellow right here on this Grand Sport. And in this light, you kind of see how yellow it looks. It's a little darker inside than mine is, but now when you look at the C8 Accelerate yellow, in this lighting, the LEDs, it really does look green. So there you go. There's your reference point. Still think I'm getting swayed towards the Accelerate yellow. I was down on it for a while, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Yay or nay on Accelerate yellow for yourself? Not for me, but for yourself. Are you a fan of the Accelerate yellow? Are you preferable to Torch Red? I will tell you, you cannot go wrong with Torch Red. I didn't even know Steve was in the car. Steve's in there checking it out, but man. And I really like this not hypersonic gray, that's the new color. This is silver flare. I like the silver flare as well. Hypersonic gray I have yet to see. So something I wanted to show you guys, again, my favorite Arctic White C8 convertible, but with the trunk, you actually always have this space. You have this amount of space. This is how big it is right here. You'll always have that because the top actually does not go into the back. So you have that space right there, which is always going to be available to you. However, if you have the target top and you're stowing your roof in the back, you actually lose pretty much all of the back space here because you know you're not going to really want to put something on top of your roof panels. That just wouldn't be smart.
Tops up, obviously you actually have you have the same room as the convertible.
Exactly. So the convertible and the coupe are basically the same amount of trunk space. But again, you lose that extra trunk space when you have your roof panels in there. The only benefit is that whenever you have the hard top, you actually can see your engine through the glass.
Yep.
So since we're talking about trunks, let's go ahead and look at the frunk on the C8 here. I mean, you could definitely fit a couple of good sized duffel bags. I know whenever I had my Lamborghini, we went to Houston and my wife and I, and we put our two backpacks back there in front here, and then we used a little shelf. Is there a shelf on the Vet? I don't even remember. Behind the seat?
No.
Okay.
It's just a storage area for your phone.
Okay. So we stuffed, our bags in there, slammed it down, and we were able to fit mostly everything that we needed for like 3 or 4 days. I can't remember how long we were there, but I just love this. And I like how you opened it up from the front. There's a little place where you reach down underneath there. Right there, there's a little button right there, and it pops the frunk.
So when you close it, you got to make sure 2 clicks. 1, 2.
So that way it doesn't pop up because I've heard.
Feature. It's only the back has to take down.
Exactly. Yeah, the Lambo was the same. You just slam it down. I didn't have 2 clicks; it had 1 click. But yeah, you had better make sure you got it down.
It's not recommended slamming.
Yeah. Well, yeah, not this has got the 2 clicks. And when I say slam, I meant a gentle, drop down.
So you see him slam the Lambo.
Yeah. Bam. That might be really loud on video, but I love this. What do you guys think of the high wing? I'm loving it.
Okay, high wing versus the average standard wing. Okay,
Yeah.
So you got finagle it.
Exactly.
Right, or by the tarp. And then you got here.
Yeah, you can definitely reach up over on this without having it be in your way. Much like the ZR1. I remember when they talked about the ZR1 came out and you had the big old high wing, yeah, and it made it a little bit obtrusive trying to fit stuff into the back, but...
And they do sell the accessory bits for the C8, just like the 7, just like the 6, so
Yep.
you can get it, you can drape it over.
Oh, that's true.
Scuffing it up.
Exactly. Or you just expel it. If you put some expel on it.
But then you can still scuff up your expel.
True,
So
true.
I recommend the bit. The bit's
Yeah.
$100 and it works.
Gotcha.
And I do have one actually in my cabinet over there I use for demonstration.
Nice. Well, cool. Well, man, yeah. So they went with the whole blacked out roof, what are these called again?
Nacelles.
Nacelles.
Yeah, this portion is the nacelles.
Nice. Yeah, you got to do the whole thing. It just has such an amazing look to it. And I love this red interior. And I swear, every time I open up a C8 door, I cannot get over how solid it is. I don't know, it just shocks me. It is such, the build quality is so much better than I would have ever expected. Love it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope all of you enjoyed this. I hope all of you had a great week. If you enjoyed this video and you made it this far, hit that like button. Anyway, have a great week. Peace.